Hey guys, it's Sean at eMiniSchool. It's May 11th. Market's open right now. I just want to kind of go over a couple things here. It's kind of a little bit hard to see on the video, but we had a blue bar right at the top of today on the 10 minute. Okay, so price comes up, a blue bar high. Okay, this could be a substantial high on the day, plus 60-minute zone. Last night's email we had 7, I think 7, and then 702 as our upper targets for today. Could be 703, I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm gonna try to capture this live on the 3-minute chart for our entry. So I want it to come up into this range green, roll back over to red. Okay, and then I'm gonna short it. So I'll pause the video here so it's not too long while we're just waiting for all these bars. But that's gonna be the trade if it happens. So I'm waiting for the trade instead of trying to jump it and get in and try to predict it. So let's see what happens here. See if we can get green and roll back over to red. I'll pause it here. Okay, just resume the video here, just real quick. So we're turning green, coming up. This is probably going to take a little bit longer here, so I'm going to pause it again. But I just kind of want to show in real time how it's changing to green. And I'll make sure I catch it when it goes back to red here if it does. Okay, so bar went back to red here. Okay, stop here. I had a little bit of trouble with the video right there, so I'm a couple bars too late right there, unfortunately. But basically, we're in from here. Stop is here. Okay, so we'll follow the trade down, see if we can get down into this 92 level for about a 5-6 point trade. Okay, so from our sell signal here, let's look at this last low. Okay, probably break that, maybe come up, test it a little bit. 92 is what we're looking for. Okay, short was around 98.50. And we'll follow this down, see if we can get to our target. Okay, we did break lower. This low right here, there is a minor target off of that, off of this pattern, but we're really looking for lower prices. So how we play this is we have a couple different stop methods. One is our moving average, a close below, above if we're short. Two, the second way is if we're coming down and we get blue bars. And then 3, if the target's hit, we start trailing the stop to the bars. So at this point, if you're trading multiples, you could have took some off at the target. It would have been very hard right there because it went down to it like to the tick and spiked back up. So either way, it's profit right now. It's kind of in a decision mode if it's going to really break or if this low right here is actually going to hold this market. So at this point, we're still in it. We still have profits. Even if it closed above the moving average at this point, we still have profits. So it's important to just let the trade play out because, this is a minor target, but we have lower targets down at the 93, 92. So we get out here, it starts breaking lower. We're going to say, oh, we knew it was going to happen. We should have done whatever. And, we're going to start wanting to short at the low of the move. So at this point, we're already beyond that emotional risk, that first 10 seconds of the trade right here where you could lose money. We're beyond that emotional risk. So let's just try to stay with the trade, make this risk worth the reward. And I'll pause it here and let's see if we can get down to the 93, 92 level. Okay, so at this point we broke this low here by a few ticks. So it's not really falling apart. This is a counter trend trade. So at this point, we're up about 3.5. We've had about 4 points in the profit. Just still kind of waiting here, knowing that we could pop here. So at this point, we're going to play it a little bit tight. It could come up and still test this breakdown area here. So we'll just follow it knowing it's counter trend to the last move. Okay, but we did have blue bar high on the 10 minute here. So that is substantial for the day. The question is, do we come down a little bit more, then come up into this area? So at this point, being up 3.5, 4 points, it's always good to scale out of a little bit of the position. So we'll keep watching it and we'll see if we can come down and into the target, knowing that this first target has been achieved here. Okay, we're starting to move down to the 93. Okay, that'll give us 5.5 points. Let's see if it continues here. So at this point, moving average is coming down, so our stop would be in this area, waiting for close below. This is counter trend trade, so we're going to take the profits at 93. Okay, so anyways, this was just a live trade to kind of see the entry and how we can manage the trade. So this is counter trend, so we're going to take it right here, and it'll probably pop back up, maybe come into this area, who knows. But so from 98 to 93, it's about 5.5 points right there worth of opportunity. So it's good to always have the targets ahead of time for this exact reason. It's popping right off the target. So anyways, I'll end the video here. We'll keep watching it. We'll see if it falls a little bit more to see if we can show the stop out method. But when we hit the target counter trend, we're out of the trade. Even if it falls a little bit more, it's better to do that. If you're trading multiples, you could always scale out, leave the last couple on for a little bit more. Knowing we did have a little bit lower of a target at 92, but at this point, pretty much no heat on the trade for 5.5. It's best just to take it.